Hi, Matt here with Uniweld. If you want to have confidence in every flare connection you make, look no further than the UDFT, Uniweld's Deluxe flaring tool. This is an electric or manual premium flaring tool packed with features that produce a perfect flare every time. The UDFT is built tough with a stainless steel design. It meets all 410A flaring specifications, and it can be used for all 45-degree flares for copper, brass, and aluminum tubing. The UDFT's premium features include a 12-point 3/4-inch ratchet wrench that will reduce the amount of effort required to flare the tubing in tight workspaces, an automatic tube stop height gauge, self-centering clamping dies for 8 tube sizes, 1/8, 3/16, 1/4, 5/16, 3/8, 1/2, 5/8, and 3/4-inch OD, an internal breakaway clutch that disengages when the flare is completed, preventing overflaring and crushing the tubing, and an eccentric off-center cone that spins on an axis and rolls out a perfectly uniform 45-degree flare with a burnished flare surface. To begin, fully retract the flaring cone by rotating the feed screw counterclockwise. Then loosen the wing nut and swing the clamp bolt out. This will automatically swing the tube stop height gauge over the tube opening and ensures the tubing is inserted into the flaring tool at the correct depth. Separate the self-centering clamping dies and rotate them to the desired tube size. Clean and oil the face of the flaring cone before each flare is made. Oil selection may need consideration, such as refrigerant compatibility. Use a reamer to clean the tube and insert it until it touches the tube stop height gauge. Clamp the dies together to hold the tubing in place, then swing the clamp bolt into position and tighten the wing nut. The automatic tube stop height gauge will swing out of position and the tool is ready to flare. For a manual flare, use the included 12-point 3/4-inch ratchet wrench. A rather steady resistance will be felt as the eccentric off-center cone spins on an axis and rolls out a perfectly uniform 45-degree flare with a burnished flare surface. Continue ratcheting and advancing the flaring cone until the internal breakaway clutch disengages. The built-in clutch prevents overflaring and crushing the tubing, producing a perfect flare every time. When it disengages, the flare is complete. Re-engage the breakaway clutch and fully retract the flaring cone by rotating the feed screw counterclockwise. Loosen the wing nut and swing the clamp bolt open. Separate the clamping dies and remove your perfectly flared tubing. The same flaring procedure may be accomplished using an electric cordless drill with a 3/8-inch square drive socket. The drill and socket adapter are not included. Only retract the flaring cone halfway with the drill, then finish retracting by hand. Do not fully retract using the drill. The feed screw will bottom out and may cause damage to the tool. A tip for maintaining your Deluxe flaring tool is to keep it well lubricated. It is particularly important that the feed screw threads and wing nut mating threads be lubricated whenever they appear to be dry. Failure to lubricate these areas may result in undersized flares and tool damage. All other moving parts should be periodically lubricated to maximize the life of the tool. Uniweld's Deluxe flaring tool is a must-have for every HVAC technician's tool bag. It takes all the guesswork out of flaring tubing and will give you confidence in every flare connection you make. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt with Uniweld, quality tools that go to work with you.